The way we create, share, and protect knowledge is a matter of great importance. Research fuels progress, but how do we balance intellectual property and open science to maximize impact?
So IP4OS is unpacking the possibilities for intellectual properties for open science. And it is a 2-year project in which we try to build as much capacity as possible. And actually it is a 2-year roadmap for a lot of stakeholders. So we do have 4 objectives. First, we are going to design a concerted IP4OS framework. That means we are collecting good examples on how to use IP to boost OS, or how open science practices are used to support intellectual property rights. As soon as we have that, the synergy framework, we are going to use that to spread the information as widely and broadly as possible to many different target groups. So you have to bear in mind here that we are not talking only about researchers, we are talking more or less about all the ecosystem around the researchers and all the people who support research to be as efficient and as good and as innovative as possible. So then the third objective is then that we are going to design training material by using the synergy framework for all these different professionals, such as data curators, data stewards, librarians, research managers, knowledge transfer people, or the general innovation system which supports research. And then at the last cornerstone of the project, we are going to establish so-called multi-professional teams, which contain these different professions, and we are going to establish them in all the 27 countries in Europe. And we are going to help them to be established and then train them so that they know a lot about how to use IP and OS in a concerted way.
I think the future is to find some kind of shared vision that all of those who are involved in the research enterprise and undertaking can share, so even if we have different perspectives, we all accept that we are on the same team.
And there is a low awareness of IP and there is a low awareness of open science. And if you combine the two, this low awareness in both fields creates some misconceptions. That, I think, is a challenge. I think we have to educate people, we have to educate researchers, but also all support mechanisms that researchers have around them.
IP4OS is tackling various misconceptions concerning intellectual properties and open science by fostering education, awareness, and collaboration. We are working to integrate agile IP management with FAIR principles, making research outputs findable, accessible, interoperable, and reusable.
Right, and I think a project like this is going to help show us what are the opportunities or what are those challenges that become the next thing that we're going to tackle to kind of get closer and closer to open science feeding into open innovation.
I believe that open science has a vast potential to improve the way that we do science and the way that we communicate science, so that humanity can do better in all kinds of fields. And there are some barriers that are related to intellectual property rights. And by addressing those barriers, I think we can further advance open science in Europe and in the world.
At its core, IP4OS is about making research work accessible for everyone: scientists, institutions, businesses, and society as a whole. But to do that, we must be open to rethinking the way we regulate and manage research outputs.
Laws are made by human beings. They are not written in stone. So maybe it's time to rethink the way we have been doing things and we have been regulating things.